Hello guys, excuse me, Deb here with Art and Grace. Hopefully you guys are having a good Wednesday and can pop in here for a little break. I'm going to pull this up on the iPad. I always tell you guys, come take a little break with me because in the middle of your workday, you need a little time to just kind of decompress, take a little break. So pop in here with me. And this is going to be shared over into the Craft Round the Clock group. If you're not in there, up in the description of this video, you'll want to click on that link and go check out that group. I think most people who, hi April, I think most people who are friends of mine and on here with me know about the group and already are in there with me, but I always like to be sure and remind you guys, and that's what my segment today is a part of. So go check out the others. I just got done watching Tracy Campbell, who owns the group or manages the group. It's her creation. And she taught a really cool technique with this little tool that kind of transfers things onto another surface. So anyway, lots of cool things you will learn over there. Hi, Tony. Good afternoon. Hi, Tana. Hi, Christy. Thank you for sprinkling. Hi, Jean. Let's see. Hi, Ambelina. What a pretty name. I love that. Thank you guys for being here. Hi, Linda. Okay, well, I'm glad you can sneak in here for a little bit, Linda. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. You're waiting to have an x-ray, Brenda. We probably have a lot of prayer needs in here today, so feel free to put it or message me if I can pray for you on something. Hi, Tracy. I loved your segment. I know you never saw me, but I love that little tool. I'm really curious about it, so I was just telling everybody, I love to see what everybody else does. So, you know, even if you're not going to create the actual project that you see, you will still pick up great tips and tricks and learn about new tools and new products. So go get in that group if you are not. Hi, Rosie. Glad you're here today. Hi. Thank you, Brenda, for sprinkling. Hi, Dawn. So good to see you, Patty. Thank you. Thank you. I know you're sprinkling, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Linda. Hi, Brookie. How are you today? I love it when you guys pop on. Okay, so guys, I'm going to do a little mixed media project with you. It's super easy. I love showing you guys things that you can make that won't cost a lot of money and are pretty simple to do, won't be overwhelming. And I know I do a lot of glass art, and sometimes that can be a little overwhelming for people. So I thought we would simplify today and do something just a little bit, easier for you guys. Hello, Cindy. Thank you for being here. And hi, Carol. Brenda, thank you for the stars. Hi, Deborah Ann. Um, I just hate to not say hi to you. Hi, Pamela. So it doesn't take long. It takes just a couple of minutes for me to say my hellos to everybody. Hi, Tamara. And, if I missed you, I'll go back and read the comments or just say something again and I'll hopefully see it next time. Hi, Wendy. So all I'm using is a wood panel. It's thin. You can get these at any art supply store, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Arteza, anywhere that you can get art supplies will have these wood panels. And I use them for all kind of things, but they're a great surface to do either art or any kind of mixed media project on, and you can frame it. You can stick it into a frame. There's just a lot you can do with these, and it's just a little bit, I guess, what I consider nicer maybe, or just kind of a better surface for some things. So every now and then I like to use these, and I love using them with my glass art. So we're going to use one of these today. Hi, Anna. Glad you're here. Hi, Trisha. Always glad I can see your comments, my friend. Hi, Martha. Hi, Lisa. Yes, Tony. She had a good one. I mean, they're all good, but I just enjoy learning new things, and I hadn't seen that. Hi, Carrie. So I am taking hymnal pages. Now, guys, I've had hymnals given to me. I've picked them up at antique stores, pretty cheap, but then we just got rid of some at my church. So I've got these extra, they're not old like the other ones I have, but they're still fine for whatever project you want to do. But you can also print this out. So just go online and search for a free hymnal page, and you will find lots of them that you can just print out and use. So anyway, I have gone ahead and decoupaged mine on because I didn't want to take the time. I do not have an iron. like a craft iron. And so I do it the old-fashioned way with just my liquid Mod Podge and a brush, and so I put down my hymnal pages. I used 3 pages for this because I wanted all of the words on here. So I have like one big page here and one here, and then this one is 2 little, from the other page. So you can do it however you want to, but that's all you're going to do is however your favorite way to decoupage your papers onto your surface. You can definitely do this on canvas, so you don't have to have this wood board. But I'm going to show you a little cute project. Obviously, you probably saw my church that I've done. This was all freehand, so I just drew myself a little church. Now this was my probably 3rd take. This was my best one that I did, and it was on a napkin, so literally like on a little napkin. So I was like, okay, this is my shape. I like how this looks. So then I just made it a little bigger, got it down. If you guys want this tracer, since I did it, I made it, it's mine, I am happy to share with you. I'll probably just upload it as a photo on my page, and you can just print it or something like that. So simple. And so now I've got my template, and I just transferred it onto a piece of leftover poster board, and it's messy. It's, just an old piece that had something else on it. And then just trace that onto my surface. So that's all you have to do to get your little church on your surface, okay? Then you can start painting. So I'm gonna do kind of a pretty background here, and then we're gonna do our little church kind of white, or at least a whitewash. Yes, you can decoupage napkins. Let's see, hi Sue. Hi Marty, glad y'all are here. Hi Anna. Hello Brenda and Marty. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for being here with me. It's literally such a, you just never know if anybody's gonna come or show up. And so when you do, I'm so thrilled. I know everybody's busy. There's lots of crafters on all the time that you can be watching. So thank you for spending a little time with me. It definitely makes my day better and brighter. And I hope that somehow it does yours too. You guys chit chat with each other, and I know that on this page we like to lift each other up if we need it and encourage each other. And so I hope that you feel good when you come here and spend a little time. So I'm just doing this kind of a whitewash look for my church. I don't need to cover it 100%, but I do want it to be more white than words. I kind of like having the words showing through a little bit. Y'all tell me how your day's going. I know it's Wednesday, so it's the middle of the week. If you work outside the home, you've just got 2 more once you get through today. And I know we don't want to like live for the weekend, but come on, the weekend is when all the good stuff happens typically. So I don't think that we are living for the weekend. We're just excited for the weekend. How about that? Excited to get to not have to wake up at 5 a.m. and all those things. So nothing wrong with that. Hello, Diane. Glad you're here from Michigan. I'm in Texas. Again, if you're coming in late, my name is Deb Brown. I have Art and Grace, and I am in Texas. I'm in Fort Worth. I think everybody should come visit Fort Worth. We have a lot to do here, and we're just very close to Dallas, Arlington, so you can hit a Ranger game, a Dallas Cowboys stadium, the Mavericks, the Stars. We have lots of stuff. We have Six Flags, all the Hurricane Harbor stuff. The Fort Worth Zoo is amazing. The Dallas Zoo is amazing. So you guys, we need to have a big road trip, and you guys all come to Texas. Okay. So now you better come before it gets hotter, because it's a beautiful day today, but we do get hot weather pretty quick here. So that's about how I want it. Just kind of, the words are not totally covered, but it's pretty white. And then I'm going to leave the white on my brush, and I'm coming into my Sea Breeze color. It's just a really pretty, I like Sea Breeze, I like Bahama Blue. These are both deco art colors that I use a lot this time of year. And I'm going to do a mixture of white and that color on my brush and come in here and just do this background. And if I feel like I get it too dark, I can, you know, add a little more white. And I'm actually going to dip my brush in some water and just kind of thin this out a little bit, because I sure don't want to cover up all my words. I like those peeking through. This is a form of mixed media. Anytime you're adding, you know, paper and paint and gluing it on a board, that would be considered mixed media. And I know some of you guys are probably experts in doing mixed media. I am not. I just enjoy it. It's fun. And there's no rules. There really aren't. You can use what you have. Maybe you have a favorite book, or you can pick up a little book somewhere. If you were going to make this for your mother for Mother's Day, maybe pick up a book of poetry somewhere, or, you know, her favorite song, or you can use music sheets, just anything. So you can really personalize it if you want to. So as you can see, it's just kind of a washed look back there, not covering the words. Yes, welcome. Thank you, Carrie, for welcoming people. Robbie, you're only a few hours? Awesome. Yes, Marty, she's here in Texas too. First time from North Carolina. Great, Cindy. We have friends there. We have a crafting friend there. Let's see. Hi, Sophie. Ooh, Marty, I'm so into the sea stuff right now. I'm not a real nautical person. Like I don't decorate that way or anything, but I am loving using seashells, and I'm just skipping right to summer. I'm just already really into the summer stuff, and I'm trying to, you know, not jump the gun, because I know we just are getting into spring, and some of you guys are still having snow, which is crazy to me. What is the weather like for you guys where you're at today? It's really, really pretty here. Sunny and warm, and not as humid as yesterday. Yesterday was very humid. Always feel like I need to rush. I need to calm down and don't go so fast. Good afternoon, Paula and everyone. Oh, that's so funny, Debbie. We had so much fun with that. Everybody was looking for her. So anybody that doesn't know what Debbie's talking about, Debbie Rigg was a guest artist in my private group. So private group, you know, it's a paid group. People choose to be in. And we have guest artists come in a couple of times a month, or crafter, just depends on what we're doing. And so Debbie was my guest last week, I guess it was. And she told her group, you know, oh, I'm going to be on Art and Grace's page and this and that, not thinking, you know, that this was a private group. She wasn't thinking, I guess. And so everybody was looking for her, going, where are you? You know, it's 7 o'clock, where are you? And of course, I'm in the private group watching her, chit-chatting with everybody, so I'm oblivious that everybody's looking for her. So before the night was over, she had quite a few comments from her friends on her page looking for her, going, you invited us, so where are you? So I made a little graphic, and it was like, you know, one of those wanted signs based, or no, it was a TV, like a news reporter. And the big story was, we're looking for this missing crafter. And it was really cute. So if you enjoy Debbie Rigg and Studio MDAZ, go to my page and scroll back a few, and you'll see that post. It's really funny. And everybody got a kick out of it. And so her friends told her, never again, you tell us where you're going to be. Don't invite us if we can't get in. That's not fair. So we had a lot of fun with it. Okay, I'm going to grab some green, and we're going to do this little church. Yeah, news anchor. Yes, it was a news anchor. Kind of giving the big breaking news was that this crafter was missing. And everybody was looking for her. I think I'll put out a little yellow, and we will add some yellow in this for the grass. So easy, easy, easy. And you don't have to do this as mixed media. If you just want to paint this design on a canvas, that would be precious. So you can paint it with regular paint. You can use what do you call it, premium paints and do palette work, you know. I've done that with a little chapel and it's really cute. No snow. Well, good, no snow. I mean, rain's for me better than snow. I'll get out in the rain. I don't like to get out in the snow. Oh, wow, Yvonne. First time viewer, well, welcome. We have lots of Canadians here. Glad you're here. Hi, Lisa Jo. Ooh, 57, Carol. That's nice with the sun out. Hi, Raylene. How are you today? Up to 61, Christy. That's good. Oh, Sophia, you're going to Ohio. You're so lucky. I could have gone, but it just wasn't going to work with my back. I'm just having so much trouble. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and we're going to do this little church on a little hill. Hope I got that even. I'm going to look in here to see. It looks pretty good. And let's just put some grass down. And I'm going to come in here with my yellow and just kind of add that into the mix. Just want to get a base down first before I do anything else. I need to be sure that's dry. I don't want a line across my Texas shirt. I'm excited to wear my I got a new Craft Round the Clock t-shirt that I'll be starting to wear when I go live for the group. But I've got to wash it and I just it hasn't gotten into the rotation yet. Because it just came over the weekend. So happy to represent. I love what Tracy's doing and she does a great job. None of us know how she does it all. She's pretty amazing. If y'all guys know her, then you know what I'm talking about. None of us know how she gets it all done. Okay, so just kind of a regular base background there with our chapel and our sky and our grass. Let's go ahead and do a little sidewalk. And I'm going to go ahead and say the things I always say. Some of you already know, but I will take usually a paper towel, but this is just one of my rags. I just wash it and reuse it over and over. But I'll get all the excess paint out in my paper towel or rag, and then it doesn't go into your paint water. So your paint water stays cleaner. And that's kind of nice when you're painting. Hi, Carol. Glad you're here. Thank you, Marty, for sprinkling. You guys, when you sprinkle, that helps me so much. And I am so grateful. I go back every time and thank you because it really does help. And I am very grateful for you guys that do that. Okay, I'm going to put out a little white. And then I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of black and get kind of a gray going here. And that will be my sidewalk. Hold on. Yeah. Wait, is that right? There. I mean, I could have not painted green there, but I was chit-chatting, so I'm gonna finish what I'm doing, but then I'm gonna dry it, so my next layer will be clean and not have green in it. Okie doke, let's see. Thank you, Anna, for sprinkling. Oh, awesome, Linda. You're sneaky. That's good. That'll help you pass the time. Nobody likes being in doctor's offices. I know that. Yes, we have lots of North Carolinians that watch. Thanks, Debbie. I'm glad you like it. Hi, Becky. Shelly, did I say hi to you? I can't remember if I did, but hello. I feel like I did, but now I'm confused on which person I said hi to, so I want to cover everybody. Okay, let's go go back and put a little more to that sidewalk. It doesn't take very much black to add to your white before it gets really dark, so I try to be careful. And these whimsical paintings are so forgiving, guys. You don't have to be perfect on these. So just have fun with it. And, you know, that's just the beauty of it, is they're meant to be fun and playful. They're not meant to be serious or perfect. So very, very forgiving. And then also think about a sidewalk. Is it perfectly smooth and clean? No. You could even go in, if you want to take the time, and do little rocks, you know, like a stone sidewalk. You could do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be just like mine. This is just giving you some ideas. Now let's get a little more of this green. I don't know if y'all can even see my palette here. And I'm gonna bring some over here and mix it with my black, or just a dot of black to get it a little darker, because I want it to be a little different than the green that I have down. In fact, I think I'm gonna lighten up this grass just a little bit. Thank you, Paula, for sprinkling. Hi, Monica, glad you caught me. Awesome. Moving back to Charlotte area. Oh, Shelly, that's awesome to be by your grandkids. I would do the same thing. I mean, you just don't want to be too far, do you? I mean, yeah, I would totally go wherever I had to be around if I had grandkids. I don't, but I'm just saying I sure would too. Because, you know, we don't have forever, and I'd want to spend as much time as I could with them. I did not get to have my mom close by much. You know, you go where the jobs are, and so if you have that option, that is such a blessing to get to be near them, kind of help out. So see, I'm just going back over, which I like to do. Acrylic paint is fantastic to layer, and I think looks better with lots of layers. So I'm just kind of coming in and, oh, that needed more yellow. Let me grab a little dot of yellow. Sometimes if I'm mixing colors, I don't mix enough. And then when you go to use it, it's like not quite the same color. Let's see how this is. And I'm almost dry brushing this on. I kind of like that look. Rather than just covering the whole thing, it leaves some of that darker green underneath and just kind of looks cool. Okay, let me hold that up so you can see. Well, thanks for the hearts. Hi, Ann. Thank you for the stars. Don't apologize. No problem for being late. Replays, you know, you're catching the most of it, and there's always a replay. Okay, get these cleaned up. Hi, Nelda. Glad you're here, and thank you for sprinkling. Oh, Sue, do y'all see that? Did y'all see that? This is what happens when you leave your brush in water. That water comes up here. This is the ferrule, I believe it's called, and water seeps in. It ruins your brush. This is wood, so it's going to rot the wood and make this glue not stick. So don't leave your brush in water like I did. Don't do what I did. It's really a terrible, terrible habit, and I try not to do it, but I do it some. Okay, back to making our little stems here. So I'm going to take some of this green, the dot of black, to darken it up. I want it just a little darker so it really stands out against that grass. And then we're just going to come in here and make some little flowers. I am doing this really quick. I don't care if they're too fat or too thin. It doesn't matter. You're just making little lines with your Now you can be neater if you want to. You know, no reason you can't. I'm just saying it's a whimsical painting, so you can be fun and playful with it, and it's great. I do too, Tiza. I love these kind of things. Thank you, Jean, for sprinkling. It is sheet music. It is from a hymnal. Just take out your pages, or you can print one off the internet, and that's what I did. I'm going to use this, actually, that's one color I wanted, but where's the other? Maybe I put it back. Let me grab it. Primary red will work if I don't see it. Let's do that. We'll do the primary red with this berry over it. I want to make these into little poppies. I need to shake that up a little bit. I just decoupaged down your sheet music, and then once it dries, I just painted, put down my stencil and then painted over it with the white. Yeah, I like it too, Lori. It's sweet, isn't it? And I think I'm always right now I'm trying to think of some Mother's Day gift ideas for you guys, and I think that anybody would love this. Oh, Lori, that's keeping you young, girl. That is keeping you young. I know, Paula, we all have ruined our brushes that way. Thank you, Jen. Shelly, do you mean upside down? Is that what you meant by painting it this way? I started doing that, and now it's just kind of fun and a little challenge for me. Y'all, you can see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing a sloppy circle. You don't want it to be perfect. And you can do this really quick. Just put down that sloppy circle. And I think I chose the right color. This is actually going to look really good. Okay. Okay, then we're gonna put out a little bit of this berry. This is called Wild Berry, and it's kind of a soft pink red. Let's see if you can see that. I was actually looking for the watermelon color I have, but I don't know what I did with it. I might have carried it off somewhere, but this is very similar to that watermelon. Let me show you up close. Can you tell right here, sort of a watermelonish color will look good on top of these flowers. So I'm just kind of loading up my little small detail brush pretty well, and then just put that right on top of that red. And just squiggle it. You don't want it to be perfect. You don't want just like a perfect little dot, so I'm just kind of squiggling it on top. You can see how fast these go just because it's just the type of art it is. And that is what helps it be relaxing art rather than fussy. So if you have tried art before and you're like, oh, it's too frustrating, I can't do it, you should just try doing some whimsical art and see if it opens up a whole new world, because it really is fun and relaxing. Girl, I make mine. So this is Deb Brown Originals. All my jewelry, almost all that I wear, is what I make. Now these two came from my son's sweet girlfriend, and she bought them on Etsy at a place called Little Words Project. But these I make. Thank you. Yeah, Christy, you're really good at all the art you make too. I love seeing your stuff. Okay, I don't think I missed any. If I missed your comment, just say it again, but I do go back and read everybody's, comments and make sure that I haven't missed anything. Okay, so let's take I cut out a little door. So here was my original sketch, you know, once I got it neat on here. So I needed windows and a door. So here's my windows, here's my door. I just cut these out of cardboard, and now I can trace them and it'll be pretty neat, right? So not perfect, but neat enough. And you can use anything. I'm just going to use a pencil, but you could use a marker if you want to. Oops. Hang on to your little paper. And then here's our window. So something about right there maybe. I could tell I just got red right there, so we'll have to cover that up. We'll just, oh, it must be on me somewhere. But we can cover it up, no big deal. Acrylic art is super forgiving. Okay, so while I'm here, before I do any more, I'll just cover that up with a little white. And then I'll put blue over that. But if you'll cover any mistakes with white first, it works better. Then you can go back really easily once that dries and cover it with your color, and it will be great. Yes, Brenda, I will be sure and get them for you. Hi, Sherry, glad you popped in here. Oh, good, Shelly. It's actually easy. It really is not that hard. And the way I did it was you literally just think about a square. So I started out with a square and just drew that first part, that, you know, just a square. I should have kept my little sketches. And then I put the roof on. And this was after I perfected it, because at first it wasn't that great. And then I put the little rectangle up here and then made the roof for that. So if you break it up into circle, rectangle, square, you will see that most things you can figure out how to draw. So then it's yours, original, and you don't have to worry about, you know, somebody saying you copied. Also, I will take something and just trace it for, you know, something that I need. That's a little big. That probably is more perfect. So let's just trace that, and we'll do a little window up here. Okay, that's good enough. All right, so here we go. Browns for our door. Yes, I keep touching my pink. I need to dry it, so I quit doing that. Just getting out a little brown. And again, I want more of a wash, so I'm going to take this over here and just kind of thin it out a little bit. I want to make sure my brush is a little bit wet. Thank y'all for the hearts. Did somebody say give her hearts? What happened? Thank you. I do too, Brenda. Thank you, Tisha, for sprinkling. I appreciate that very, very much. Basic shape, yes, yes. Tina, awesome. I'm glad you said hi. And hi, Dina. How are you today? I miss you and Kenny. I haven't caught you. My husband's out of town, so I feel like I've been really busy this week, and just have not been on people's lives as much. And I miss everybody. I haven't been on Chris's either, and I miss her too. Okay, so I'm just getting this door painted on, not too dark, because I kind of want some of that to show through, but use any brown you have. I just literally picked the first brown that I saw in my stash over here. You know, you don't have to have the same colors. It could be anything. Now when this dries, I'm going to make a line down it to separate that door. Okay. Sherry, thank you for the stars, and Ann, I appreciate it so much. Marcella, thank you for sprinkling. Y'all are awesome. Linda, Sue, you're not on replay. See that red live button up there? You are live, girl. You caught me. This is so funny. I'm going to have to glue this back together. I'm embarrassed that I tell y'all not to leave yours in water, and here I've done it, and look. Oh, thanks, Tony. It's so simple. I want you guys to try it. Think of somebody that you think would enjoy having this, and just give it to them. And, you know, don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed if you think, oh, it's not good. Yes, it is. It's cute. This is whimsical. So yours is going to be every bit as cute or cuter than mine. So you see that I put that white on there to cover my red, and then when it dried, I went back and put the blue, and now you can't even tell where I stuck my finger. Okay. Let's do a little bit of lining. I'm just going to use this same small brush I have. It's a detail brush. If any of you wonder what brushes I use, I did put my link to my website, and one of the pages has all my favorite supplies. But these are from Arteza, and I really like this particular brush. It is a 3/0 round, and it's just a small detail brush. It just really has a good tip, and it's great for outlining, but you can definitely do this with a marker. If you don't feel comfortable or don't have a small brush, just grab a marker. And then we will, you can take a marker and go right down this middle here if you want to separate these doors. I'm going to give it a little door handle here, kind of one of those long ones. And I don't know if you guys are catching this, but I've got my arm on the table, which is helping me stay a little bit neater than if it wasn't. It stabilizes it. Because I get shaky too, you know, it's hard to get a really good straight line, but with whimsical art, you don't have to be. It can be imperfect and it's still super cute. This one won't be as straight because I don't have my arm braced. See, I traced it with paint, so I already have a pretty good line everywhere else. Now, guess what I'm gonna do? You knew that I wasn't gonna paint. Now you can. Let me just, did we have a stars party? Did we achieve it? We did? I didn't see anything. Dina, what are you doing? Are you kidding? I've never, ever, ever even seen 1,000 stars. That is amazing. You're so sweet. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. Hi, Beth Ann. How are you today? Thank you for the stars. What's going on? Y'all are so sweet. I'm just painting away, and y'all are over here giving all the stars. Thank you so much. Thank you, Beth Ann. Aww. Y'all are so great. Shelly, I love that. Good for you. Yes, and how special. Y'all, I'm getting this all over the place. Look at this. Because I didn't dry my, you know, when I'm in a hurry, I'm just going to town and doing my thing, and I don't take time to dry it all the time. And there you go. But we can fix that. You saw me fix the other one. Okay, so I'm going to keep going. Now, let me show you. You can definitely paint these windows. So I'll paint one, you know, and just show you where you just go around and kind of in an imperfect pattern, put in some of this, what we're going to call, you know, stained glass. And I'm just doing little random shapes. No rhyme or reason. Let's see how we're doing on time. Let's see, I started at 12, so 12:45. And let's do another one. Thank y'all for being so great. I have the sweetest people on here, and it just makes my days better. I appreciate y'all so much. You know, I say a lot about encouragement because we all need that. We all need that encouragement to keep going and to, you know, that what we do matters. So thank y'all. Really, seriously, I appreciate it. Let's do some pretty purple. Maybe this pretty blue. You just grab whatever colors you want to use and make it really colorful, or you might just want to use, I don't know, gold. You know, do whatever you want to do. And I always just do these in random shapes. I'm going to use some of this that I have already out. But you see, you just fill that in with your paint colors and wind up with a really, really pretty window. Y'all okay? Gets quiet. Hi, Lisa. We are praying for your hubby. Yes, whoever said that, I think it was Shelly. We sure do. And you know, I try so hard to surround myself with people who do lift up others, because I've been in circles that don't, and who are, you know, have a little bit of jealousy or a little bit of want to keep other people down a little bit or something. And boy, you've got to get away. You know, sometimes as a believer, you feel like, you know, but I have to be friends with everybody. But you need to be kind to everybody, and you need to love everybody. And, you know, but you don't have to be around that, because it's not good for your mental state. It's not. And once I got around some women who are empowering, who are encouraging, who aren't afraid that we're going to take their followers, who just, that is what we need as business women. We need that support. And you feel like you can do anything if you have support and encouragement, you know? And for me, God has me on a different path than a lot of people. And so, you know, that's just how it should be. We should just want the best for each other. And man, it just is life-changing, in my opinion, to be around women like that. So, yes. And I think you're going to find a lot of them right here on this page, because you ladies are fantastic. So, anyway, that is one way, is just to continue painting this window. But then you know me, and I love glass. So, I've got a bunch of glass here. Let me just check my time. Yep. So, quickly, I'm going to show you what you can do if you want to, is set your glass down. Just set it down. Get it how you want it, and then glue it down. So if you don't want to use resin and you just want to glue it down, get some Aleene's tacky glue and go around putting your glass pieces on. How pretty. Now you can do resin, and I can send you all of this in a kit if you want it, and you can make your own with the glass. But look how pretty. Just gluing the glass on, there's no reason you can't do this. It's just glue it on and not even deal with the resin. So that's just gives you options. So if you love to do resin art, resin it. If you don't want to mess with resin, do this, or just paint it. You know, so either way is beautiful. And anyway, it's just really fun to see what you can do, because mixed media art can just be anything. And I thought to myself, why not? Why can't we just glue it on and be done, you know, for people? Because I do have a lot of ladies that just don't want to deal with the resin. And that, you know, so this is an option. So I tested it out. It works great. Then just pop it into a frame, and you've got a beautiful piece of artwork. So here's one that I did kind of as a little tester. And look at that glass. Isn't that gorgeous? No resin, no nothing. This is just exactly what I just did with you guys, except for the glass is dry. You know, I did glue it down, and this was yesterday, so today it's dry and not going anywhere. I can pop this into a frame and it's going to be gorgeous. So that would be a neat gift, wouldn't it? You guys, awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for every one of you that gave stars or that sprinkled or that just gave a sweet comment. Y'all mean everything to me. You're why I do what I do. So thank you. And be sure and go up to the description of this video and click on the group that's Craft Around the Clock and go check out all the other creators. That's where I've met most of my encouraging friends. And I think you will love everybody over there. So guys, have a great day. Thank you. I will see you next time. Bye.